Hello, good morning students. Students, in previous lecture we have already discussed about the movements along to the demand curve, and we know that the amount of the goods the consumer chooses or demands, which depends upon the price of the commodity or prices of the related goods, income of the consumer, and tastes and preferences of the consumer. And in the last section we discussed the movement along demand curve with the help of the diagram. And you know, in the diagram you have seen, when the price decreases, then the demand for the good which expand, so the demand curve moves the downward, and it is called the expand of demand. And when the price of commodity increases, then demand contracts, so the demand curve moves the upward, then it is called the contraction of the demand. We have already discussed all these things with the help of the diagram in the last section. Students, today we are going to discuss about the new concept, that is the elasticity of demand. All of you know the demand of the good which moves the opposite direction of its price. Means if the price of commodity increases, then the demand for that commodity decreases. And suppose if the price of commodity decreases, then demand for that commodity increases. Means here the demand for good which moves the opposite direction of its price, but the impact of the price changes is always not the same. Sometimes the demand for the good changes considerably, even for the small price changes, and other hand, for the some goods the demand it is not affected much by the price. So to understand the quantitative changes or rate of the changes in the price and quantity demanded, we have to study the concept of the elasticity of demand. Then what is the elasticity of demand? The elasticity of demand means it is as a responsiveness of a demand to change in one of its determinants, where other determinants remain constant. Then it is called the elasticity of demand. See here, elasticity of demand means it is a responsiveness. Responsiveness means it is a response of the demand. How to change in one of its determinants. Determinants means all of you know it is a changeable factors which is responsible for the demand of the consumer. For examples, the price of the good, income of the consumer, or the prices of the other goods, means the related goods, substitute goods or complementary goods, and the tastes and the preferences of the consumer. Means here, where other determinants remain constant, then it is called the elasticity of demand. Means if there is a change in one determinant, suppose there is a change in the price of the commodity, then what happened? Suppose if there is a change in the income of the consumer, then what happened? So here there are the different concepts of the elasticity of demand. Means according to the price, according to the income, and according to the preferences and the tastes of the consumer, the demand changes. So there are the different concepts of the elasticity of demand. First one is the price elasticity of demand. Second one, income elasticity of demand. And last one, cost elasticity of demand. These three are the different concepts of the elasticity of demand. So students, in this section, we are going to take the information about the price elasticity of demand. Then, what is the price elasticity of demand? See here. See students, what is the price elasticity of demand? Here, the price elasticity of demand means it is a measure of responsiveness of demand for good to change in its price. Here, the price elasticity of demand means it is a measure and measure of the response of the demand for good to change in its price means due to the change in the price, how the demand will be changes and it measure the price elasticity of demand. Means the price elasticity in demand which measure the changes in the demand due to the changes in the price. Means the students, here the changes in the quantity demanded with respect to the changes in the price. See here, the changes in demand with respect to the change in the price of the commodity. So here, these changes expressed like this here means the price elasticity of demand which expressed percentage See students, the price elasticity of demand which expressed like this means the percentage change in demand for good divided by the percentage change in price for good. Means here the price elasticity of the demand which measure the changes in demanded due to the changes in the price of the commodity. Means here we can calculate the price elasticity of demand using this formula. Here, the PED is equal to See here, if we wanted to calculate the changes in the demand due to the changes in price, then we should use this formula. The delta changes in quantity demanded divided by the delta changes in price into P divided by Q. Students, here the P means it is the initial price and Q means it is the initial quantity, and here delta P means here the changes in price, and delta Q means the changes in quantity due to change in price. See students, if we wanted to calculate the price elasticity of demand, means here if we wanted to calculate the changes in demand due to the changes in price, then we should use this formula. PED means the price elasticity of demand is equal to delta changes in Q divided by delta changes in P into P divided by Q. Here P means it is the initial price, Q means it is the initial quantity, and delta Q means it is the changes in quantity due to the change in price, and delta P means changes in the price. So students, how we calculate the price elasticity of demand? So let us see, with the help of an example, we calculate the price elasticity of demand. See students, if we wanted to calculate the price elasticity of demand, means suppose an individual buys the 15 bananas at the ₹5. Means when the price of banana is ₹5, then the consumer buys the 15 bananas. And suppose if the price of banana increases, means if the price of banana which becomes ₹7, then consumer reduces his demand. He only purchase the 12 units of the bananas. Then calculate the price elasticity of demand. If we wanted to calculate the price elasticity of demand, then here is a solution. Here the old price means P is rupees 5 and new price means delta P it is rupees 7 and add the initial price means the old price rupees 5 the consumer demanded it is 15 bananas and at the new price the demanded quantity by the consumer is 12 bananas. See students, here the initial price means the old price P, it is rupees 5 and at the rupees 5 the consumer demanded the 15 units of the bananas and here the new price means here the price of banana increases means there is a change in the price of the banana. So here the new price means delta P. Delta means here the change in the factor. So here the delta P is rupees 7 and at the rupees 7 the consumer demanded the 12 units of the banana means here there is also changes in the quantity demanded. So here if we wanted to calculate the price elasticity of demand, then we should use the formula. The price elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in demand for good divided by percentage change in price for good. See here, if we wanted to calculate the price elasticity of demand, then we should use this formula. The percentage change in demand for good divided by percentage change in the price for good means here the PED equal to delta change in quantity demanded divided by delta change in price of the commodity into price of commodity divided by Q. Means here if we wanted to know the delta means changes in quantity and changes in the price, then here see here the delta means the changes in price is equal to delta P minus P. Here delta P is here rupees 7 and the initial price of the banana is rupees 5 is equal to 2. Means here the delta P is rupees 2 and if we wanted to calculate the delta Q means the changes in the quantity demanded, then delta Q minus Q. Here delta Q is the available units of the banana and the initial quantity is the So here dq is 15 divided by minus delta 2 is 12 or it is 3. So here we using the formula for to calculate the price elasticity of demand. So P is equal to delta Q divided by delta P into P divided by Q. So here delta Q is 3 and delta P is here delta P is 2 into P, our initial price it is quantity demanded is here 5 divided by 15. So here 5 divided by 15 is equal to 1 divided by 3. So 3 into 1 divided by 2 into 3. So 3 into 1 is equal to 3 and 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Means 3 divided by 6. Means here 3 divided by 6 means here 1 divided by 2 means 0.1%. So here the price elasticity of demand is 0.5%. So students, if we wanted to calculate the price elasticity of demand means if we wanted to calculate the changes in demand due to the changes in price, then we should use this formula, the percentage change in the demand for gold divided by the percentage change in the price for gold means the delta changes in quantity divided by delta changes in price into price divided by Q. And using this formula, we will be get the price elasticity of demand. So students, this is all about the price elasticity of demand. Hope all of you understood this concept. In your examination, they may be asked for the 2-mark question. Give the meaning of the price elasticity of demand and write the formula how to calculate the price elasticity of demand. Hope all of you understood this concept. Thank you.